Bosveros riot, no more Bosveros riot.
And there I am. Hey, there's always a delay. It's always weird just seeing the background. Welcome, everybody. Welcome behind my cloud. I'm Frank Boucher, your host for the next 2-3 hours. It's Wednesday. We're talking about AI stuff. I don't like that view. Let's switch. I need to change it. Hello. Stoney's already there with like a streak. No, it was you redeem talk, right? Text to speech. I didn't understand what it means. No more bots? You don't want like the digital friends anymore? If I do it here, does it work? Yes, okay. Well, they are still there. They're still there. But I installed the there's too much already. I can ask Surly to have a little bit less digital friends when he join. It's true that there's a lot, but I don't mind the activity and the drop game. Sometimes it's just hard because like there's so much stuff happening in the chat that it's hard for me to read them all. But yeah. And now today I'm using that's big. Can I change that? I want the chat, but alone. I think if I go like this, I'm using Restream today, and no, it's not that, so it's not app. Does this work? It worked, but I didn't trigger in the... If I do it here... Interesting. So if I want to trigger stuff, I need to do it here. Oh, does my... What would a dev stream would be if we didn't break exactly. But now I'm like oh maybe oh, you know what? It's probably just I need to refresh CB if I do this. Let's try again. There it is. Aha! So I should be able to do this and say start, not strat, but start learning. That's our project today. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now if I go in here and try to do bonjour, does it work?
Bonjour. Hi.
Okay, that worked. I think... Not sure your favorite. Can you, Stony, can you try the exclamation point cloud? I'm not sure if... Did you have... So it worked for you. Okay, so it's not... So it notes maybe I only can do. If I do that and I say... Did you have a chance to whack the time? I had plenty of chance. I had plenty of chance. Did I do it? No. Right now I'm watching, what it's called again? I don't want to show too much. If I go here, let me 1 sec. Right now I'm watching. I'm still doing Saga 2, I think. Saga Viking? I forgot the name of the series. It's a good one. You know what I mean, right? The Viking stuff. I'm still watching that. Okay, and here I'm not subscribed. And the other one I'm watching is this one. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gotcha. Well, I did watch one episode of Tiny Evil. I like it. It was fun. But I think you said you were binging it, right? So I'm assuming you loved it. I'm assuming you're done. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe there's like 20 seasons. How far are you in it? Gashi Akuta. So yeah, so if I'm watching it, I will watch it on No Mercy, the Tiny Evil, not Tiny Evil, on No Mercy. It's just I have, but I did finish one series yesterday. I finished The Diplomat, so that was a show that was taking my evenings. And I'm getting closer to finish also Future Men on Netflix. But yeah. So as that works. Not sure why it's not working. So I'm running Ollama on one of my machine. It is there. Let me check the settings. Where are the settings? Exposed to my network. Yeah, they are exposed. Did my IP change? Why are you not seeing it? Oh, it's just 12 episodes? Yeah, I think my evening are way shorter than yours. I didn't know. I thought it was like mini seasons. And it was like 20 episode, 20 minutes, right? Episode. I think it was kind of short. Okay, IP. Yeah, so it is that IP, and it's running. So why I don't see it? That's weird. Okay. So I don't get why I don't see it. Can I ping that IP? Oh, is it because maybe I need the IP? Oh, that's a stupid question, but maybe you know, Stony. So my computer, like that server, is connected network, like wired cable. This machine that you see right now with the cloud floating in it, it's connected to the Wi-Fi. They should be able to see each other, right? Is it? Maybe that's why I cannot ping him. I didn't do any special settings. Yeah, they see each other. Yeah, okay. Just in case, you know. So that's the IP of my server. It's local. In the Ollama setting, I said exposed to the network. but it doesn't look like. Oh yeah, it's true. I need the port. Damn, Frank, come on. It's 11434. Ah. Cacazzo. Oh. Okay. Now we talk. Should I change? Keeping that. Well, you know. Yeah, it can happen, right? Okay, so now let's make this thing bigger. Whoop. Attention, not a bot. Meaning it's the real one. How do I know it's the real you? I don't think it's the real you because you landed. You landed. Now, who's the speedy one? Oh, maybe I will then. Ah, close, so close. Okay, so here, I think it was. I forgot. It's in config, I think. Wow. And then I guess it's OpenCode. There's no config yet. So many friends are lending. All the digital friends are lending, but not the real people, as usual. Okay. Ducks. And I don't know why today I feel like. Oh, the resolution didn't change because I opened my laptop before. Okay. So I think I need to change that. So I need this. But I need it. Okay. But where? Location. Global. I need it here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do touch. And then paste. I'm on Linux, Frank. $6,000 from Walmart? No, I didn't see that. Where, like, was it on YouTube? He stream often on YouTube with Jeff, right? By the way, hi. Whoa, 90. Oh man, that's a real beast.
Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, hi. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I felt overwhelmed yesterday, though. I don't know why. I couldn't focus and I felt super tired. But today I'm good. I know for no reason I was good. Kind of like, let's say half of the day, but like the bigger half. And then at some point it's just kind of like, I just want to roll under my desk and wait until the night so I could sleep. I don't know, but today I'm fine. It's not touch. Oh, there's no double. Okay, cool. So now I need to do this. And I should go in my corner. So close to a 6. Oh man, with RGB lights and everything. Oh, so he's doing it through DevExpress. I should subscribe. Man, that's a beast. Water cooling. But this guy has his own company, right? So he could expense it and stuff like that. I don't have that. Like, I have a nice machine, decent machine. That's why I'm like, I did install Ollama. Oh, I should kill that, free up some resource on my tiny laptop. That's why I opened Ollama, because I'm like, sometimes I just want help, like reshaping stuff, and I don't want to spend my precious tokens online. And I was like, maybe I could run like a decent model locally for like, oh, I should close that, for like text stuff. And I did that. And Ollama, before, I was running it in a container, and I was okay, I wanted to use my GPU, and for some reason, but I think now I could switch back to like in a container. Oh, why did, oh no, yeah, it's true. I had like, I hit multiple problem. Yeah, so I was running, I think I will switch back eventually to having Ollama in a container. I wanted to use my GPU because I have like a nice graphic card there with 16 gig of RAM on the graphic card. I think it's a decent one. And but my problem was that my default Docker was on my C drive, and it's a SSD drive that is not that big. So my C became super full, like 95% full or something like that. So everything was just kind of like getting jammed. So I removed that. I installed Ollama, but like on a different drive. But I'm not sure if I changed the default location of my Docker download. You know what I mean? When you install, oh, that works. When I install the download images from Docker, I want it to go on the D drive instead of the C drive. I need to change that. So once that is set, I think I could remove my installation, reinstall it in a container with like the correct settings so it use the GPUs. And also after that, I found what's it called again? Ooh, oh, I should go in my corner. I found a thing that was called Open Open Web UI, I think. I guess everybody know about that thing. I'm the last one, yeah. I found this. So that's pretty cool, because then you could have like an interface that way. Even on that one, I could install it. I think I could do that for now. I may do that. So, or maybe no. Maybe I should install. So like there was a way to run this. So you could run and specify where is your stuff. So I could run this on this machine, but with the IP address of my other server, and I will have the UI running here. I think that's cool. But I could run the web UI on my server So that way, even if I'm on my phone, I could just like use it. And then make sure.
Hi.
Mr. Fragbird! I switched to Ruby, by the way. Sunday, I switched to Ruby. And I did with Willy Land. Okay, let me be ready to clip. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah. No, I was ready to clip. You'll be back to Zwift, you think? I try and so Monday I switch on Sunday because it was the 1st February, so you know my Zwift account was kind of like renewing, so I was like, okay, it's time to switch for a month and like really kind of experiment. Everyone's come back to Zwift, but I bike alone. You're just ahead. So I did this Monday, I did the FTP test, but I did a flat one, and I just think there's something, I felt it was too easy. So FTP test is never easy, right? So there's another FTP test that go like kind of like a how do you call that, stairs kind of things. So I feel it get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. So I think that will also validate that my settings are done correctly, because I like the fact that in Ruby feel like you don't have to do the settings, or the settings are done for you. But then I don't know. Yeah, mine, let me, if I go, I'm pretty sure the settings, though, like it's the first one, so I'm guessing it's using that to setting my power, and then it will adjust all the zones. I don't know. I felt wrong. I felt like, yeah, no, I'm not that in shape. I should be dead after a No, it was just a 20 minutes thing. Okay. But I don't know how to read everything that is in there. But it was 80 watts target. I don't know. So like, I was supposed to provide 150, but then I was providing 180. Is it what I understand? But then I couldn't do more. Yeah, that's what I had. Right, so that this is super low. I feel like, I mean, I'm not in shape. And it's part of like a beginner thing. Yeah, I think I will try the ramp, and it will also at the same time validate workout. Oh, my nose is. I will attune at some point. Where is it? This one, I think I will try this one. No, I'm not doing that. You're good. I'm not great.
Hi.
Hey GT, hello, hello. So yeah, so I think I will try. I'm not even sure I understand the difference between those two. Like, except there's colors. I'm assuming it changed zone here. Hey, Tête d'Ampoule. How are you? Yeah, I need to understand better. So like if I take that, is it, oh, so my FTP is 77 right now. That's what it says, right? That's crap. I think it's crap. I think I'm more than 77. I don't know. Well, I think that thing wasn't there last time. But my feeling is still that the app doesn't control my my trainer. I think that's part of the problem. So here it should become more and more difficult. So if I start and I don't feel anything in the first step, then I will know, oh, like setting is wrong, and then I can fine tune it and start again. My problem with the flat was like, I know it should be hard, but like, feasible. So I was like, okay, fine. But it was too easy. Anyway, where I'm totally getting squirrel on that one right now. Because I feel like every time I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I have about, 45 minutes. Let's do a 30 minutes training. And then I spend like half of it trying to configure. That's right now. That's only my issue with Groovy, but I think it's a me problem. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Probably tomorrow. Okay. So one thing I want to do is I can try right away with Copilot. Here it's my so I think I can just open Copilot like this, and I think why I'm using the trackpad here, I think I can go manage model, and if I do add model and I pick Ollama, I think it will catch. No, there's a setting. Forgot where it is. There it is. So I need to change to A. What is that? Who hacked my a late session? The plan for today. So well, there's two things. There's what I think I think I will have time to do is set up my dev environment to use my local AI. So I want that. So I want to set Copilot to use my local AI. And when I say local, I mean like home lab local, not this computer local. So it's Ollama, but running on a different computer. I think it's kind of easy, but we'll see. You think something and then it takes forever. And then I would like to show you the progress I did on an app. Or maybe we'll work on my, maybe we could work on this project. I was trying to make progress on this, but it's not AI. So no, we need to work on, today it's AI stuff. So I think I want to work on, I'm building a demo for talks that are coming up. And I want to, usually with Reka, I called API, but now what I want to do is create an agent so I could chat with it and it can call the API when needed. So a little slight difference. Yeah. Yeah, well, right now I did install it on my Windows server. Well, like I say server, like it's my game machine, video editing machine. But it's just because I had to move it. Docker was set up to the drive where all the images were downloaded and stuff for my C drive, and that was not a good idea. So I had to change that. Is it safe? How do I know it's safe? Save the settings. So if I do this now and I'd say, hey, add Ollama. It's not working. And you can still use the GPU for other tasks while using it for AI. Well, I won't task it a lot of work while, let's say, I'm gaming or I'm like, you know, one big task, one big GPU task at a time, but that's the point. Because like on my laptops, I don't have big machine, right? Like I don't have a lot of RAM and GPUs either, but like on this computer, on this tower, I have more. So right now it doesn't look like, maybe I need to restart VS Code so the settings take effect. There it is. Yeah. Yips. No, stay here. Stay here. Look at that. Ollama 3 Meta Llama 3.1 and I don't know how to pronounce that word, Queen 2.5. So those are the model I installed on my other computer. For sure, exactly, for sure. I never heard him saying that, but I believe you. Though I'm guessing, since he's a French, you must say that for sure. Okay, so now I can switch. Why I don't see them? Manage model. Oh, I need to. Okay, yeah. I want to see. Voila. So now, there it is. Cool. That's the local one. Excellent. So now, VS Code. I have Claude. I have Copilot. GitHub Copilot. I have plenty of models. So now we need to set it up with OpenCode, because I like it to play in OpenCode. So in OpenCode, the provider needs to look like this. And now I need to change the URL. I need to change the name. Let's call it Ollama Own Dev. I was about to say the name of that machine, but I don't know. And I'm guessing it's the IP. With the port, this time I won't forget about it. Okay, so now if I do this, voila, you know what, I should do this. And now I could do OpenCode. OpenCode. Okay. Can I see the models? Oh. How do I know? How do I know? I'm not sure I did it correctly. Did you do it, Tête d'Ampoule, with that? Maybe I need to, forgot, connect? But if I do connect, yeah, no. There's even more than last time, I think. There's so many. Yeah, no, Ollama Cloud, it's not cloud. It's local. It's not that. Okay, it's not that. Switching to a fork, can I? For sure. What? Yeah, I know. It's not that. It's not an agent either, right? Or model? I'm moving from Fotino to Infini Lore Infini Frame. It's a fork maybe by... Oh yeah, Hannes. What does it do? Shout out to Anna SASDev, by the way. Great streamer. I think it was on Docker. I saw that, maybe it will help me. I could just Electron, but using the native browser by OS and I have no idea what the those projects are. Oh. Okay. So why the change? Because I forgot, were you doing it in Uno before, I think? Or you did stuff with the Uno team, but then you decide to do, because it's native? Well, no, like, what were you using? So I'm guessing it's No Mercy. Hey, Marcel, how are you? Marcy Popsies. Yeah, Sony, what? So it's for No Mercy, right? So I thought you were writing it in Uno, using Uno for your Android stuff. Okay. To replace the normal browser? So you don't want to be in a browser? I thought you wanted to be in a browser. So why go in apps? So people could install it? Okay. Oh, so I need to set up my model manually? So let's exit this. Let's go back in our configuration. Let's try to keep it home dev, but we'll add the npm. And then the value. Oh, and by the way, I finished installing my. Oh yeah, it's true. I forgot to share that. I forgot to set up. Now I could dictate. Well, I won't dictate this because, yeah, it won't be great. Oh, okay, so I couldn't, so it's Ollama. Okay, let's do that. So it's Ollama. Oops. Voila. Right. Oh, no, it's Ollama. NPM. And then the name, we can give it a name. So that's much better. Much better. I should have another keyboard. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do insert. And now we could say name. and we call it Ollama Home Dev. And I'm missing, yeah, of course I did it wrong. Can I? Oh, fuck. Cool. Voila. Okay, so now I need to do this. Okay, so we have this. So I wonder, do I need? Should I try it before manual setup, cloud model, connecting to Ollama? Whereas here we had the property at some point, providers, Zen, yay! Bunch of digital friends landed, but not me. Not me, no. It was earlier like a value through. I think it was in the providers. Where did I see that? Let's give it a try to see if it works without the model. I would prefer not have. I would like to have the the model dynamic if I can. So let's just do this, and now let's do Control T, and on a new tab. And now if I do OpenCode, if I do model, doesn't feel like, what was it, the name of the model I had? If I do, I think tags, no, how do I, plural maybe? Ah, damn it. I should install the container to, do I still have VS Code open? It was Llama 3 and Quinn 2.5 dash coder. So here I have 3, but I don't have connect to provider, Control A. Yeah, I still don't see it, so maybe I need to exit. Yay! So I'll be able to watch tonight Tiny Evil, although I have some catch up to do on a TV show my wife and I are watching, not looking, but watching. Okay, so I need to, so in the provider, right? I need to install, I need to specify those model. So like here. models. Now I do Llama 3. Yeah, no, so yes, I have an Android. Oh, maybe, yeah, I can try on another Android. Like I cannot use this phone to try it, but I have like another older phone that I could try it if you want. I want to see exactly the name of the things I downloaded. So I don't want you, close that. I want Ollama. So it was Llama, whoops, 3.18b. I wonder if I can give the name I want. Guessing, right? Llama. Yay! 3.1. Yay! Let's go. Yay! Like this. And now I could try to add another one. So I will add this one. I don't know how to pronounce it. Quen 2.5 dash coder 7b. And the name will be Quen 2.5 coder. Let's try something a little bit different. And that was, oh yeah, I missed it. It was really Bumfest. Okay, so now I can do this, and I could do, let's close it to see the difference. So now if we reopen OpenCode, do I see those? Ah! Unrecognized keys. See, oh, I landed. I see you soon, sir, tomorrow, Marcel. Did Marcel said he was leaving? Sorry, man. Nice to, that's the thing with, I was so in the zone, I miss your message. Oh, it's Tony that is leaving? No. See ya, Tony. definitely in my head today. Why am I streaming? Oh man. Okay, let's try to understand. Open launch code. Oh, I could open. No, Ollama launch OpenCode config. What? No, that's Ollama. Oh, collab. That's sad when the collab crash. Well, see you guys. I know it's late for you. Those afternoon streams. So this close here. So then it's models. Right? Ollama. Option, base URL. Oh, did I? Yeah, I think yeah, okay, I messed it up. So yeah, I messed it up. So I go here. So I need a comma here. So now this go there, 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 there. There. Right? That make more sense. So now we can save that. Go. How do I switch tab? Control T. How do I switch tab? Oh, that was easy. Open code. Whoop. What? No, not tab 3. Control T, boom. Now I do open code. Cool. Now if I do slash models. Ah, there it is. There they are. Ollama home dev. Nice. Nice. So that's sad though. I wish it could be dynamic. Maybe there's a setting. Pretty sure I saw a setting earlier where it was like kind of like refresh true or something like that. Oh, I landed 57. That's good. That's good. Feel like a decent score. Maybe I should check that. Pretty print. Okay, let's copy that all into a document. Voila. So it'll help navigating a little bit. So, oh man. Okay. Not the key binding, not the log level, not the TUI, not the server, not the commands, not the skills. I need to learn more about the skills. Anybody use the skills yet? I mean, I didn't play a lot with that. Plugins, there's plugins. Snapshot, shares, there's so much stuff. In my morning, what's his name again? I forgot. Something net dev dot net. I forgot. John.net. Like he's streaming on in my morning and about OpenCode. It's always very interesting. So the setting was in providers, right? Yeah, in providers. So let's continue. I should have just searched for it, right? Agent. Even agent, that could be cool to create your own agent. Okay, so providers, description, custom provider, configuration, type, additional properties. Name, environment, ID, NPM, models. Oh, I guess I need to list them. Hey, McNit. How are you? Okay, well. And now we know. Cool. So now I should put that in my dot file. So I can control this X to close it. Wonderful. No. How do I need to understand better this. Why my eyes are... I want to scratch my eyes so bad today. Not bad, considering I visited... Oh, yeah. So, did they found anything? Booms, and then we... What? This, and this, and this, and... What? This. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have OpenCode, we have VS Code running. Oh, Copilot? Not sure. Can we have Copilot to use Ollama? Couple of extraction. I need to. Oh yeah. Oh. Sorry to read that. Can we use Copilot CLI with Ollama? I feel like that's a little bit weird, right? When you do I have Copilot installed on that one? I think I did. I do. Copilot. Yeah. At least that's what we make at my company. What? Am I missing? Oh, you get a discount? Well, your Astrange, I'm guessing. Oh, I should have talked. Dental implant. Oh, yeah. I don't see Ollama mentioned in the documentation. Oh, okay. All good. So see, it's working now. I could do this and say, hello everybody, how it's going? Isn't it beautiful? I finally got it to work, and it's super fast and it's pretty good. It catch my accent very nicely. And the reason why we were hearing the weird noise last Friday was because if I go here and do clear, I think I have it some close by. I landed again. 70. I'm going up. I'm going up. I think before I had a play installed, but not the other. Yeah, I had a play. I tried to use, I forgot what that one, I think it's pipe wired play. I think if I do that, I need to remove whatever like my laptop like to use. So instead, I opened a ticket on, I opened an issue on GitHub on Hyper Whisper, this project, and they quickly replied, they found it, and initially they thought it was not looking at the good place, and it turns out to read a .ogg file. Like that's better. So I install FFmpeg because anyway I liked it, this tool. I thought I have it, honestly. I just installed it, so now I could play the OGG file. And now it's working. Look at that! Nope, it was that way. Okay, so now that we have all of that installed, so I could run a little Docker container, right? I could run that. Let's close this. On this computer, do I have like a folder with like all my Docker file? Nothing here. Home. There's nothing. Okay. It's like this to remove. I forgot how to remove the So demo, desktop, document, download, GitHub, Hyper Whisper. That's the app I'm using for the dictation. I think the one thing I don't like, the script, install it there. Feel weird, but anyway. Okay, so where do I install that? I think I want it in this folder. What's the name for Podman for like the Docker Compose file? How they call that? Just compose. Maybe I call that create a contain. Maybe I create a new folder. No, that's not what I want. How do I create? Let's call it containers. Containers. Cool. So let's open containers here. Wonderful. Let's create a new file. And I trust all the authors because that will be me. Tons of friends going on. Who will be lending? Not me. I'm going straight into the corner. And Shirley, I thought Shirley Dev will be pushing me even closer to that. Like, nobody's lending. Only Chris Binney lended. Oh, McNet. Ah! I thought you were lending, McNet. You just avoided. Lurky Dev. Good for you, man. Okay. So, 8080. That's good. Let's change this for the IP. So we want okay, so let's try our new model, see if the speed is good. You any issue with driver installing Omarchi in your laptop? No. Did you? I had no issue on this laptop. This is a Asus something, and I installed it also on a mini PC. I forgot the name of it. That's what I'm looking over there. A cheap one, like a $100-$200 mini PC, and it went very nicely. Detected my Bluetooth, mouse, speaker, everything worked correctly. Also, it's still in repair. Yeah, it's always long, right? I don't know why I'm expecting that it takes 2 days. Yeah, I don't see the name of it. Or I'm starving. I took some almonds. Okay. Transform this Docker instruction into a Docker compose file. Oh, really? Create a new file called openui-compose.yaml. Let's see how it. Can you? There, what? It's just with JSON, the. Yeah, I know, McNett. I tried to do that. Didn't get any great success. What was the problem again? Well, I hit two problems. One I didn't know, but it will become a problem if I had to continue using the Docker model. But I think I fixed it. But anyway, so initially my problem when I run the Docker models was I could chat with the model when I was in the Docker desktop environment, and it was like, no, I want the model, I want VS Code to get to that container. So that was weird. That was the first thing. And my second problem, I didn't know back then, but now I fixed it, I think, was that my Docker default download drive was my C drive, and that's a small drive because it's super fast. So now I change it to D. But when I try to run Ollama, my PC kind of like went all because of like, my C drive was like, yeah, 95%, or even I think 98 at some point. I was like, okay, stop, please stop. Let's delete everything. Okay, back to a normal size. Okay, now let's change a few things. For some reason, Xbox default was also drive, so I think I had Diablo. It was like kind of a big game. I was like, okay, no, let's move. I thought reformatting was an option. Why I cannot reformat? Is it an extension that was doing that for me? Name, create file. What? Oh man, that was bad. Okay, let's try something different. Is it me or it's a really, really dumb model? What? Okay, let's go open a new. Yeah. Okay. Is it me? That model, like, is it because of the context? That model, like, Quen 22.5 coder, isn't it supposed to be good? I thought it was. Anybody know that model? Like, what I was asking was not that difficult. In fact, it was pretty easy. Version is useless. So I want name instead. Yep, keep that. So now I could go and do Bunman compose up file. Oh no, I think it's dash file, and then I do something like no. I thought compose was set up here in my settings. Did I? Maybe I forgot to turn it on. Compose. The compose extension optimal, yeah. Yeah, compose extension active. Okay. So Punman, execute external compose provider. Please see Punman 1. Oh. Flag D. Also, it's the D that yeah. This I need to do up. I was missing the up. Cool. Explore the cosmos. Wonderful. Yay, okay, cool. So now we have this. So now I could chat with it. Interesting, cool. Excellent. So we have that runs. So now we could, so I can close that. What? No. Did I say open? I wanted to close it. Close folder. Yeah, and I have Omarchi running here. We can switch to Omarchi for the rest of the stream. No, we won't have like all that work to not use it because I didn't configure my Omarchi with that yet. So that's Omarchi. I did for a while, but back when I had two issues with it, and I decided to for streaming, it was not the best solution for me, just because like it's evolving quickly, and I was trying to do .NET Show or things like that, and I was like, no, I cannot just always fighting with it. So that's why I decided to not keep it. It's Windows this. But I really like that. And I didn't install. But yeah. What is it? Pacman install fast fetch. I think I need to do a sudo for minus E. No. No. But I really like, honestly, I was like, even this morning I was like updating it, and I was like, do I switch again? I just feel for my stream, I don't want to spend time fixing the stream. Like even today, like initially I was like, like I should do all the work ahead, and I was like, you know what, like it's supposed to be behind the scenes, so let me do it while I'm streaming, like installing and configuring AI. But I'm always feeling very guilty of doing that, and that's why I decided to kind of like go back to Debian, because it's very stable. But I really like Omarchi. And it's fast, and I like the Windows management and stuff like that. The fact that, you know, if I open a browser, it's Windows Shift B, Windows Shift B, it opened a browser, it split the screen, I didn't have to do anything. I could type when I'm done Windows. When I say Windows, it's the super key or Windows key. Super W, close the window. You wanna change the background, it's what is it again? Control super space, and it rotate with all the background in your team. You can change the theme just like Windows, super alt space, and then you could go setup or style or like install an app, and you just pick whatever you want and it will work. But when I used it for streaming, I loved it. My machine was working very nice and stuff like that. There was two issues. There was like I said, the migration from .NET 10 was in preview, and it was I didn't know how to make it work properly, and that was like a bug for like that was a problem for me, since like I'm creating content. I couldn't wait. I was like, no, like, I want the version now. And the second problem I had was it crashed on me because it went sleeping or something like that, and the restore wasn't okay. I didn't read the error message. I tried to reboot, and then I was kind of like locked down. I had to reinstall everything, and I missed my stream because of I was doing that, and was like, I don't want this kind of issue. Like I don't have like, it goes super fast to reinstall. Honestly, it's like 15 minutes, or like it's 3 or 4 minutes to install, and like if you have like a proper script, it goes super fast reinstalling everything, right? But like I need to stream now, and I was like, I don't need that. So that's why I kind of went back to Debian. But I'm still in love with that distro. Does it support RTX? Yeah, for gaming, you mean? Like I'm RTX, the NVIDIA RTX? Yeah, you could game on that very well. And even this machine right now, though it's been a while I didn't try it. But on this machine, that's not a problem. Like this computer right now doesn't have an RTX though. Well, like I'm running Debian, but oh, it's an Intel. It's not even like a NVIDIA. But yeah, it run very nice. What I did try to install on this machine, well, like I'm running it sometime, but it's not great with two screens, was using E3. I closed all my oh no, it was just in a different window. Okay, let's do this. I think it was I3 Windows Management. Yeah. So what I did is I used this on Debian. So right now I'm running GNOME, right? This is GNOME. And I installed also i3 Windows Management, and I have the tiling stuff. But right now, one of the problem I have with that, I think, was like it's not great, and it's all because of like my setting is not finished. I'm not planning to use it for gaming. Yeah, but the drivers, right? It's Arch. So yeah, there's always driver for everything. So on this, the tiling stuff, what I really like about it, though I think it's great for when you work, but when you stream, I think the mouse is better than just using the keyboard, because when I use just the keyboard, you don't know where I am. With the mouse, at least it gives you kind of an idea of where I am. And right now with two screens, my config was not great, and I think I had the sound issue also. Like the sound was working properly, but I couldn't change the volume. That's what I mean. Like I cannot go up and down the volume. I think that was something wrong in my config that I need, like, because everything you need to set it up right in Omarchi, everything works. But in this one you need to customize everything, and I was like, I was having trouble. Okay, so let's talk about, let's open a project. I think we won't work on it today because I see the time flying. Do I have that project on this computer? I think it's this. But I'm not sure I have the last version, so let's make sure I have. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I have a version that works on that, so we can run it. And I will be able to share with you what I'm talking about. video. Come on. It didn't start. Oh, configure. There's a missing one. Just start. Just start. Oh no, it's true. I need to, each time I need to document that. I need to document that every time I get that same issue, I think. I thought I had fixed that problem. Am I not? I think the problem is because I'm running Punman instead of Docker. But I thought I'm pretty sure I work on this project. On this computer. That's just the color. Okay, if I do F5, configuration default missing. Okay, well, create one. Okay, that was weird. Cool, so this is working, boom, boom. Let's zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, so right now there's just the web app. And the web app look like this. We kind of try to work on it on the stream. And it's like completely vibe code kind of iteration of vibe coding this. And right now my goal was to mimic an app that I have in Python, but in .NET because of some talks that are coming. Oh, I should try to. What is 2 plus 2? What is my name? And last time that was not working. I think I fixed it. Hello? Oh, your name is Frank. Cool. So that works now. So I want to do the same kind of project of this one here. Let's go, video to blog. Let's open this project. Let's run that project. yeah, if I do Bunman compose up, let's do it this way. Cool. So that's the app I have in Python, where I list all the video I have online. And I'm not sure why. Maybe I did clean stuff. I'm not sure what's the problem here. That's not the last version. That's not the last version. Okay, let's control C that. Anyway, I want to be able to chat about it. So like I was saying, like right now, and let's go back to the .NET version. Let's don't save that. Let's close this. Let's stop the app. So if we look at the code, and I need to change the code because it's vibe coding, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So if we look, that was okay. Though vibe coding didn't like, or I forgot what it was, but I feel like the Aspire without a project was not working properly with when coding with like an agent. So I was like, meh. And I fixed the service default though, like extending the configuration so it take longer. We did that, and I'm not sure, and so we have what is that? I have two versions? What's the good version? That's weird. Oh man, I need to clean up that folder. Let's go on GitHub so we see the proper version. Who landed? Chris Beanie, friend of the cat. My friends ask. So many digital friends again. Co-author, that one. So okay. Interesting. Okay. So here we have like a proper, let's do dot. So we have it here. I want to use that app in samples in my talk. And right now in the web app, like there's even, so that's not correct. Or is it correct? That's the thing I don't like when you vibe code. Anyway, I need to do some cleanup, so I think Friday we could work on that. Okay, so there's the logic here. But I thought it was... Did Did it create a full other app? Is that the problem? Oh man. So I'll need to make sure, see how it works, because I feel it fixed the problem, but not in the good app. I don't want the web app to call directly Reka API. I want to chat with an agent, and I want the agent to call Reka API. That will be the difference. And I think that could be cool. So like if you're a developer and you just want to do API calls, you could do that. I have simples for that, but I think if you're a little bit more advanced developer, I think you want to use AI and provide to your agent tools. And like my example will be how to do that. And I want to do it in .NET to use the new agent framework. And I'm pretty sure it's possible that way. Because in the past, I tried to just take agent framework and plug it to Reka's API, and it was not working great. Even for research, to support the OpenAI format, it wasn't working. But if I do it through tools, I think that will be better. And we have a chat, so we could be using like the chat, Reka chat, or using whatever model, but still the tool will still be pointing to Reka. So I think that would be interesting. So like kind of like a mixing different agent. So I think what I need to do is clean that solution up, because on my computer it looked like I have 2 times everything. If I go in my other corner, see in the source I have here the app host, I have the service default, and I have the web app. And then I have another folder called video blog generator. And here I have an API, a app host. Oh, but they are all empty? Oh, they are all empty. So those are, okay, so there's only one. So that thing is completely empty. Okay, it's all empty. Okay, cool. I was like, oh no, did I create it twice? It's probably just like a git shit. Nobody puts Frank in the corner. So yeah, so we'll be able to work on that. Though I did some nice progress also on the other app, my GPX, kind of my personal Strava. Had fun with that too. Do I take the time to show you? Because I feel like this is coming, so I think maybe we'll work on that. Who's landing? Who's landing? That's super small. I use my computer not connected. Batch import. Yeah. I didn't commit this stuff. Interesting. So let's run this. So that's my little personal Strava thing. GT, you wanted to be with me? In the corner? So that one, I still, oh yeah, it's true. I'm working on too many projects, and I'm mixing what I wanted to do with this project. It's true. This project had like way more component, and the one thing I want to change, because I use AI a lot to code, and I was like, okay, there's a lot of things that, you know, help me kind of like scaffold the entire project, but the thing I don't like, it's using minimal API, that I like, but it wrote some unit tests. I was like, oh, that's cool, like definitely we'll spend time more in it, but like when I look, oh, I was in the good spot. So that's my, yeah, that's the API. So minimal API, but like everything is in one file. I was like, okay, we need see like the mapping here and stuff. So okay, we have to create like a file with the code and like have a file with the mapping, and you had the endpoints and stuff like that. So we'll have some cleanup, but, and it was using I forgot what it was. It's using something, the Dapper, I think, was used. I need to read the Dapper, or I need to ask AI to explain. But yeah, but it works. So if we go back into the app, so now we have a nice app. I don't think, yeah, okay, so we need to import activities. So we could go, let's pick a bunch of activities. We can batch import. That's a lot. Well, it works. Maybe it was too much. If it worked, don't touch it. Yeah, I took a lot. Let's take less. Cool. So I have 2 cycling, 1 canoe. Let's take more. Let's go with 4. Cool, it works. So now if I go in activities, I have all that. And I have, okay, canoeing, cycling, canoeing, Nordic ski, cycling. So I have, you know, a few stuff with statistics. I can look at them, see like, okay, the distance was 12 kilometers, this average speed, this duration, 3 hours. Oh, that was my long trip when I did the 4 days. So I was fully packed, and we're like ending the trip. That's the St. Lawrence here. So yeah, so doing that, and I have a few stats here. And one thing I had was I want to see kind of like statistics by sports. So now we have that. So like across all my cycling activities, I did 200 kilometers, 12 hours. My max speed was like 43 kilometers. That's nice. Max duration was 3 hours. Like I did that, you know, like total elevation. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure total elevation makes sense. I don't think. Maybe the biggest elevation for a race will, like, you know, so I think we're a good thing. But one thing I would like to have is when you look at one, maybe max speed, and here beside have something like compare to your max average or something like that. I would like also to be able to change the activities. So here it's canoeing, but I was kayaking. I know canoeing comes from the GPX file, but I would like to be able to edit it. Oh, edit? Yeah, it's not map. So the button is here, but it doesn't do anything. So have that, you know, have fun with the statistics and stuff like that. So I think that would be cool to work on. Have like a white team, a dark team. I'm using Mudblazer. It's not necessarily a set of tools that I know very well. I know it's very powerful, but yeah. That's an open source project too, so definitely want to work. And like, so what I did is I create a bunch of, like, when I was working on that during the weekend, while I was working on that during the weekend, I was waiting for something, or was it evening? I forgot. But I was vibe coding because I was like interrupt all the time, so I thought like it was a good way to work around my interruption. I think it was family stuff or something like that. So let me share that in the chat and add it to the notes. Let's see if it works through the... I create issues like every time. So one thing I really want is the heat map. I really like that. It's a feature you need to pay to have on Strava. Batch import, now this is done, but it's not merged yet. And improving the activity page, mixing the statistics with like the global and like the specific, things like that. I think it would be cool. So if you have any ideas, feel free to go create issue. Feel free if you want to join. I think that's a cool project. It's in .NET. It's using Aspire, and I think it's fun stuff. Oh yeah, so maybe we'll work on that Friday, or maybe we work on the project with the chat where we try to use the agent framework, .NET agent framework, and set a Reka API as a tool. So like the agent we can chat with it, and then when it needs something, it could go watch the video. I think that could be cool. And have this kind of interaction. Instead of like calling the API directly. And that's what I did in mini example. So I think having it indirect will be very interesting. And then we can also have the capability to have the chat that is OpenAI, ChatGPT, whatever we want, but still have Reka API to understand the videos and stuff like that, or images. So I think now ChatGPT, you can chat with image, I think, right? But anyway, could be interesting that way. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. And at some point also, now that I have context, and I'm like, though I was not impressed with the agent earlier from Ollama, but maybe we could have had some agent in CB, so CB can chat with you a little bit more and like react to what's happening in the stream and things like that. That could be cool. So let's try to do this, see if it works. Yeah, it works. Let's go in the other corner. If we can recap the stream. So today we were learning, setting up our environment to use Ollama. So we wanted to have Copilot to use Ollama. We wanted to have OpenCode to use Ollama. And we set up OpenUI, so we could do that. But the Ollama was running in a different server, not localhost. So we did that. So that's why I was learning today. It was not like a project specific. Friday will be project specific. So MechNet only 2.7 today. What's happening, buddy? After that, we have plenty of digital friends. Myself with 70, Sardidev with 78. So, sir, you win. You win today. No luck today. Yeah, it happens to all of us. To the best of us. Well, you win like mini streams recently, so you know it's good. Best score, Fred at a Cat. Biggest loser, Ask My Friend. And super participant, Sturdy Dev. Cool. That's nice. Excellent. So, well, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining. We didn't have any people from YouTube today, though I was running a stream, so it was a one united chat, at least for me on my side. I'm not sure if people on YouTube could play the drop game. We'll have to try to test that next stream. I think there's something maybe I have to set up as a repeater. Not sure, but it was nice today. Nice stream, kind of like sitting. Hopefully you didn't mind too much having not like code, but more like setting up stuff. I know I was looking forward to set up this. Maybe it's too easy, but yeah, I waited way too long before doing it. So anyway, so I will wish you all a good end of day, and I will see you again. I will see you again when? I will see you again. I'm trying to change my mouse here. I will see you Friday morning, or way earlier than our usual. And